Hello, everyone. This is Tiffany Graham, and I'm coming to you today from my home office in the city of Atlanta. And today is part two of the three-part video series on video marketing. And today we're going to speak on how to address and speak to a broad audience. So, do you find that it's easy to communicate with people, but it's a challenge to communicate with all types of people? And I know you may not get that at first, but really think about that. It's easily just to open up your mouth and to speak to someone, but that person may not be receptive of the information that you are giving them. And that is because each and every person receives information and gives off information differently because we are different types of learners. I know for myself, I'm a visual learner. And there's three basic different types of ways that we learn and we receive information. That's either visually, so you're a visual learner, or that's you're an auditory learner, or you are a kinesthetic learner. Now, of course, keep in mind that there are always exceptions to every rule. So some people may find that they are a mix of all three of those or just two, but just pay attention to people and you will learn what type of learners that they are. So let's get into each different type of learning category. So first we have visual learners. And these people, and it's pretty straightforward for the most part, but these people, they like to see pictures. They like to see the big picture. They are normally neat and they're organized and they're well dressed and well groomed because, of course, they pay attention to appearance. They like to have face-to-face conversations. They're typically people who will remember your face but not your name. And I know I can't stand that because I will run into people when I go back home and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know this person from somewhere, but I could not tell you their name to save my life. Um, and they like to see charts and graphs, and they don't take well to a lot of verbal instructions. Like they are sometimes bad with directions. If you're just saying, hey, go down the street, make a right, make a left, there, that will screw them up. But if you draw them a map, they can follow that, and it's much easier for them. Next, we have auditory learners. And these people, which of course auditory hearing, these people who like to listen to verbal instructions. They like to have discussions. These people pay attention to the different inflections in your voice. They listen to if you're speaking um, the monotone pitch, if you're speaking loud, soft, quietly. These people, they get distracted by noises. And then next we have our kinesthetic learners. And these people are those touchy feeling people. They like to stand very close to you and they want to feel your energy. They normally dress for comfort because they're just more concerned about how they feel. When they describe things, they're going to use all of their senses. They're going to tell you if you're going to the beach, they're going to tell you how the sand felt in between their toes and how the water was cool or it was warm, and they really just get into how things feel for them. They want the comfort and want everything to um, feel good to them. And they want to, if you ever meet people and say, oh man, I just got a good vibe from that person, those are your kinesthetic learners. And it's very key and important for you whether you're giving a presentation where it may be more like a PowerPoint or something like that, or if you're just giving a general public speaking presentation where you're just verbally speaking. It's important for you to pay attention to how you are addressing all of your attendees. If you're doing a presentation that's like more of a PowerPoint, make sure that you use a variety of information. So use charts, use graphs, sometimes use paragraphs, sometimes use bullet points. Just have your point where you speak generally and you really get into it and you describe how the benefits of whatever you're presenting is going to appeal to your audience. When you're speaking publicly, make sure that you use different inflections in your voice. Make sure that you move around because our visual learners, they like to see that. And just make sure that you are touching upon everybody because sometimes you might feel that you may notice that if you are an internet marketer and you're finding that, man, you're not getting a lot of leads or conversions from your traffic, you may be only appealing to one type of person. You may think like, okay, well, me, I'm a visual learner, so I'm just going to always just use charts and graphs and things that visual learners like. But you need to understand that there are other type of learners out there who may not really be receptive to that visual style learning. So you need to mix it up and make it available and easy for them to understand and interpret too. So if you try using those steps and making sure that your information touches a broad base of people. Now, don't get that confused. I'm sorry, my nose keeps itching. Now, don't get appealing to a broad group of people mixed with your target market now. You still want to have a specific target market that you are reaching to, but within that target market, you want to make sure that you are addressing your different type of learners, okay? So make sure that you have your target market down pat first, don't forget that, and then appeal to the different type of people within that market. And that is all for appealing to a broad group of people. It's really straightforward. It just takes practice and learning and be able to pay attention closely to the type of people and the way that they learn. So, for more information on how you can learn excellent internet marketing tips or just general marketing tips for any type of business, what I would encourage you to do is to click on the link below so you can get more information on how you can skyrocket your business. And that's any type of business that you may have. These tools are extraordinary for that. How you can explode your business, or if you're just curious and finding out how you can have an opportunity to work from home or any place that you would like, make sure that you click on the link before, get more information, and you need to get a hold of this great and valuable training that's going to skyrocket and take your business to the next level. This is Tiffaney Graham. I'm headed for the top. I hope you're coming. See you next time.